Malta is a stunning group of islands in the Mediterranean Sea. Aside from its apparent draw of stunning golden beaches and a brilliant turquoise coastline, this island nation is also home to the Maltese culture, which dates back to 4000 BC and is rich in history. At your leisure, explore Malta's intriguing megalithic remains, Neolithic burial chambers, and 1,000-year-old forts. Spend your days relaxing on stunning beaches, indulging in mouth-watering Maltese cuisine, and burning calories by climbing through limestone cliffs rich in fossils or scuba diving through breathtaking underwater caverns. With pleasant summers and temperate winters, it's the perfect vacation destination all year long. Welcome to Around the World. Today, we'll be looking at the best places to visit in Malta. Are you a fan of our channel? Be sure to subscribe to Around the World and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Valletta. On Malta's southeast coast, Valletta, also known as the Fortified City, has a lengthy history. It is the smallest capital city in the EU and the capital of Europe's southernmost country. The capital city of Malta, Valletta, was built by gentlemen for gentlemen. It is not surprising that the Maltese capital's Superbissima, Latin for most proud, name came from its architecture, which blends Mannerist, neoclassical, and modern styles. We advise seeing the House of Saflieni Hypogeum, the St. John's Co-Cathedral and Museum, or traveling by ferry to the three fortified cities of Birgu, Singlia, and Cospicua. Number 9. Gozo Island. The second largest of the 7 islands that make up the archipelago is Gonzo, also known as Godex. Gozo is well known for its stunning hills, peaceful country walks, carnival in February, and top-notch beaches. One of the top diving spots in the Mediterranean is Gozo. The Neolithic era Gigantica temples, which translate as belonging to the giants, are regarded to be the world's oldest religious buildings. According to local myth, giants made them. There are numerous cathedrals, temples, and chapels to explore in addition to the wide El Milo window, the Azure window, which was featured in Game of Thrones but has since collapsed, and the Duedra Inland Sea. The second oldest consecrated church in Gozo is the Baroque Citadel Cathedral and the onyx-covered Ark Church. Number 8. MDINA. A fortified city, MDINA is located in the north. Up until Birgu was chosen as the administrative hub by the Order of St. John, it functioned as Malta's capital throughout the Middle Ages. With fewer than 300 residents, it is still a walled city today. An additional 11,000 homes are located beyond the city walls in the nearby town of Rabat. MELLIEHA, the name given to the city when it was created by the Phoenicians in the 8th century BC, was later changed to MELLIEHA by the Romans. The fact that MDINA only permits ambulances and resident-owned cars is one of the reasons the city has earned the moniker, the Silent City, which is one of Malta's most well-liked tourist sites. Take your time exploring the city walls, the Catholic St. Paul's Cathedral, and the French Baroque Palazzo Vilhena. Number 7. MELLIEHA Bay. The village of MELLIEHA is in the extreme north of Malta. It is perched on a hilltop above MELLIEHA Bay, the country's largest sandy beach, and offers stunning views of picturesque valleys and quaint towns. If you wish to visit a classic Maltese village close to the shore, MELLIEHA is a fantastic choice. You can rent a car if you wish to see the parish church of MELLIEHA, the sanctuary Our Lady of MELLIEHA from the 16th century, and the Red Tower with its breathtaking views. Not to be missed are the close-by village feasts celebrated in September and the family-friendly Popeye Village amusement park. Number 6. Hagar Kim and MNAJDRA. Everyone should see Hagar Kim and MNAJDRA, 2 spectacular megalithic monuments in Malta. Some of the oldest religious sites in the world are around 500 meters apart. 3 more megalithic structures that are even older accompany the main temple, which is constructed of limestone and dates to 3200 BC at Hagar Kim, which means worshipping stones. Hagar Kim and 4 other Maltese megalithic buildings were designated World Heritage Sites by UNESCO in 1992. Number 5. Golden Bay. Golden Bay, which is noted for its natural dunes and gorgeous golden sand with a reddish tinge and is situated along the northwest coast, is the ideal place to go if you want to obtain a tan. This blue flag resort, which is easily reachable by vehicle or public transit, comes alive in the summer with activities including fishing, water sports, beach barbecues, and tanning. Excellent snorkeling is available along the rocky shoreline at the northern end of the beach. One of Malta's most well-liked beaches, Golden Bay is frequented by both locals and tourists. However, during the summer, it can become congested. Number 4. MARSAXLOKK. The traditional multi-fishing community of MARSAXLOKK is significantly more relaxed. It is well known for having multiple World War II military outposts as well as a regular open-air seafood market. This tranquil village is a great place to stop for lunch on Sundays when the fish market sells directly to the public on the quay, in addition to having a picturesque harbor surrounded by colorful fishing boats. Visit one of the 4 neighboring beaches or take a stroll through the X-Rob I-Game Nature Park, which spans 155,000 square meters of land and coastline. Number 3. St. Julians. North of Valletta is the town of St. Julians, often called St. Gilgen. It was formerly a fishing community with the patron St. Julian the Hospitaller and Julian the Poor as its name. Today, the area is famed for its nightlife and tourism, with a number of luxury hotels and eateries lining the waterfront. There are many things to see and do in St. Julian and the surrounding area. You may stroll down the seafront, admire the Portomasso Tower, or go to Pace nightclubs and late-night pubs. Number 2. SLIEMA. A tourist community on Malta's northeastern coast is called SLIEMA, which means serenity. This location, which was formerly a little fishing community and a summer getaway for wealthy VALLETTA inhabitants, is now a popular destination for shopping, networking, and nightlife. The primary attraction in SLIEMA is the SLIEMA front, which stretches from Taxpix and Jura in the south to St. Julian's in the north. While there are no sandy beaches in this area, you can swim in the Roman baths that surround the coast. Fort Tinge has a rich history, but it is most famous for hosting one of the most famous fights of the Great Siege of 1565, where the Turkish commander was slain and one of the oldest polygonal forts in the world was built to defend the harbor from additional attacks. Number 1. St. Paul's Bay. Being named after St. Paul, who was shipwrecked off the coast of Malta and converted the Maltese to Christianity, St. Paul's Bay is steeped in legend. The largest town in Malta, St. Paul's Bay, goes back to 4000 BC and is home to megalithic temples, prehistoric cart ruts, Roman ruins, forts from the 17th century, and Punic graves. Both the oldest watchtower in Malta, Wing-the-Court Tower, and the sole surviving artillery, Mistral Battery, were constructed under St. John's rule. St. Paul's Bay makes up for its lack of a large beach and rocky coastline in other ways, even though it isn't the best place for beachgoers. Both the July Village Feast and the Simmer Nature Reserve should not be missed. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other videos for great travel destinations and be sure to subscribe and click the bell to be notified about our latest videos.